Hello everyone, it is Marc Berman from TV Media Insights. It is Tuesday, June 19th. I would like to welcome you back to our daily video cast, and I would like to begin today with The Glass House on ABC. Now look, I understand better than anyone that this is a business where when something is successful, there are imitators. Look at CSI, for example. When that was launched way back when, suddenly everybody wanted to do forensic crime-solving dramas. When comedies like Let's Go Back to Friends, when that succeeded, everybody wanted these young adult-populated sitcoms. But to have a show like The Glass House, which is nothing more than Big Brother on CBS, it's such a blatant copycat that I couldn't even get through the episode. I watched the first 40 minutes. I'm like, I am out of here. I do not assume this is going to generate much interest in the ratings. I don't have them yet. They should be coming in. I will post them on our website at www.tvmediainsights.com. I will call this Much Ado About Nothing because I think it's going to come and quickly go. Now, our reality guru, Douglas Pucci, wrote a review. I thought he was being very kind. He graded it a D-. I would have given it an F, a 2 thumbs down. The Glass House on ABC from Mr. TV. Awful, awful. Now, let's go to the Critics' Choice Awards. There is an organization, I have my cheat sheet right here, so when I look down, that's what I'm doing. The Broadcast Television Journalists Association. They award various shows each year, and this year, the big winner was NBC. It won 5 awards. NBC's not a ratings winner, but, you know, a show like Parks and Recreation and Community, the critics love. The top drama, the best drama, was Breaking Bad on AMC, and the best comedy was Community on NBC. Now, what I found very interesting about these awards, I'm going to read this to you. There was a category that this organization referred to as most exciting, where it cites upcoming shows that it has a positive eye on, and there were 5, and they are the following on Fox: The Mindy Project, Fox, Nashville, ABC, The Newsroom, HBO, and Political Animals USA. Now, Political Animals and The Newsroom are airing this summer. The Mindy Project is in the fall, as is Nashville on ABC. I am also very excited about those 2 new fall series. The Mindy Project I liked. I watched it. I think it has great potential out of New Girl on Fox. And I think Nashville will appeal to females. I don't necessarily think it will do all that well Wednesday at 10 o'clock, but I do think, or at least I hope, that females watch, and the following will be on mid-season. And speaking of the fall series, I did watch a new series. I've watched so far, there are 21 new shows coming up this fall. I have sampled 8, so I'm slowly getting through them. The latest one that I watched was Made in Jersey on CBS. This is a new legal drama, Friday at 9 o'clock, out of relocated CSI New York. I didn't like it. I found it very generic, very dull, and I think CBS could do better here. You have to keep in mind, though, that on Friday evenings, the networks really don't put their best guns because the HUT levels are down. It's not a great night for attracting an audience on broadcast television. But I didn't like Made in Jersey. And so far, of the 8 that I saw, I have to be I have to be honest. The best actor so far was that little monkey in NBC sitcom Animal Practice. He stole the show. But if I'm an actor, I wouldn't want to appear opposite a monkey because they are cute and they steal the scene, whatever. Let's go to, I have other items here. Fox has announced its fall series premiere dates. The first, and this is the new and returning shows. The first show coming out, returning, is The X Factor, and that's going to open its 2nd season on Wednesday, September 12th, at 8 o'clock. The next night it airs at 8 o'clock, leading into the 4th season of Glee. Everything else on Fox will debut during the traditional broadcast window. The last of the Fox product in the fall to open its season will be Season 2 of Touch on Friday, October 26th. Now, a quick word about The X Factor. I've talked about this before. I'll say it again. This was a victim of too much hype. The expectations were too high. If it was an average show that had premiered, everybody would have said this is doing very, very well. But because Simon Cowell made the statement that if it got under 20 million viewers, it would not be considered a hit, then it is not, because it was averaging about 12 million, and I don't think there's any reason to believe that the show will do better next season. Sorry, Britney Spears and Demi Lovato. I don't necessarily know what they're going to bring to the show other than a younger audience, okay? Let's go to Falling Skies on TNT. I have the results for the second season opener. It debuted its second season this past Sunday, and the network is reporting 4.46 million viewers. It led TNT to first overall for the night among all basic cable networks, which is positive. It's not enormous, but it's positive. I'll be curious to see what happens with Dallas this week. The third episode. They aired 2 episodes last week. They have number 3 coming up tomorrow. So I'll be curious to see how much that comes down. It will come down. Keep that in mind. It will be dropping. But I hope it doesn't come down that much because I still am very optimistic about Dallas. Let's go to the client list on Lifetime. This is with Jennifer Love Hewitt. I have to tell you, when I wrote my item yesterday and I posted and I was looking for artwork, they have some very racy shots of Jennifer Love Hewitt. Whatever. The show has done well for Lifetime. You know, the thing that Lifetime doesn't have, it doesn't have a breakout original scripted drama. It has shows like Army Wives that have done well, not enormous. And that's the same thing with the client list. It closed its first season on Sunday with 2.7 million viewers. That was up 8% from its season-to-date average. And the cable network is reporting growth demographically from that first season average. So the client list first season was good. Not huge, but solid. And it is coming back for a second season. Arsenio Hall. Now, this has been talked about for weeks now, particularly since he won this past season of Celebrity Apprentice. Arsenio is heading back to late night. CBS Television Distribution has announced that it has cleared the show for a fall 2013 debut. So far, and I'm looking at the list here, they have cleared 10 of the top 10 markets and 17 of the top 20. And right now, Arsenio's new late night talk show is cleared in 52% of the country. Honestly, I think this is a very good idea. I do not think Arsenio deserved to win Celebrity Apprentice. But his late night talk show, if you recall, it was from Paramount. It was in first run syndication. It aired from 1989 to 1994. It did very well. And I think fans of late night, myself included, I'm not up all that late, but on a Friday night, if I'm up, I am not interested in Leno or Letterman. I'm looking for something else. Arsenio knows how to do this. I think this is going to be a slam dunk for CBS Television Distribution. Welcome back to late night in fall 2013. Arsenio, very good idea. Coming up on the air tonight, if you're a fan of the ongoing NBA Finals, and I'm not. It's Game 4. And by the way, while I'm doing this, I just want to clarify something. The one question I'm asked more than anything else is, am I the same Marc Berman of the New York Post that writes about sports? Guess what? No, I don't follow sports. This is not my thing. I'm a classic TV guru, not a sports fanatic. So I am a different Marc Berman. And elsewhere tonight, we have another original edition of Love on the Wild on NBC, if anybody cares. Hell's Kitchen and MasterChef on Fox are original. And the Catalina, which has no audience, is original. Everything else is a repeat. You know, I have to be honest, I've watched the Catalina. I'm one of the few people that have watched it. It's so bad it's good. It's just one of those things. And that is our daily video cast from TV Media Insights on this 19th day in June. The time is flying. I hope everybody has a great day, and I will be back with more news about my favorite medium, television, tomorrow. Signing off, Marc Berman.